Hi Wasps fans, it's Elliot and Simo here.
As you know, we're coming to the end of our time in black and gold, so we thought we'd take you back through a few of our memories, a few pictures from our time here.
Number one.
Caveman look.
Do you want to describe this?
Yeti caveman look. He's without his briefcase, which you turned up to the first day of work with, didn't you?
I didn't, that's a lie.
So his nickname was Briefcase for the first 3 or 4 years. I think Chris had given it to him by Webs. What look are you going for here?
To be honest, I was going for I don't care look, but when I look back at it now, I do really care about it. It's absolutely hanging.
It's not the greatest.
But that year, I actually went to a shipwreck party, and I looked like that. So actually, I might have just blended in really well. So it was a year's planning for that.
Nice.
But it was disgusting. Let's move on from that, shall we? To this hanging mess.
That's not too bad. If you're going to pick any picture of me from my previous days with hair, that's one of the better ones, unfortunately.
You picked the best one.
I haven't picked anything, but that is fresh shaven as well.
Yeah, that is not good, is it? Were you shaving there, or you didn't have?
No, I was always all right with beard growth. Hair growth below the eyes. I was all right. Yeah. But that, for any picture that you could have picked, that's an all right one. There were some terrible
I really rate
ones there.
that kit, by the way.
I like that.
That's one of my favourite
I
ones.
thought we won in that. That was 2006. So Wasps would have won a title there. Champions Cup, was it? That year of Prem. Definitely one of them. Heineken Cup then. Is this your first try?
First game for Wasps against Exeter, LV Cup, if I remember correctly.
Did you score?
I got 3 points, the only 3 points of the day.
Oh.
So I think I'll take that.
I remember the first match that you played for us over in Leinster. I think it was a pre-season friendly, and you were spotted little Yeti coming through, and you got absolutely smoked twice, and then
one
by Sean O'Brien as a 17-year-old getting absolutely nailed, and then got back up. And I was like, oh, he's not as soft as he looks.
My ribs are still feeling it today.
This is Elliot being humorous again, back at Adams Park.
This must have been
2012 it is.
Yeah, that was the year.
Was that the year that we almost got relegated? So you're laughing and joking when we're in the doom and gloom of relegation battle.
Yeah, but we probably won that game, so that's probably why I was doing that, Simmer.
We're both rocking a
serious class clowns.
Serious tan there.
Yeah, great tan on both of us actually.
Oh, that's horrific, isn't it?
My hair's awful there as well.
My hair's not too bad. I've got some there.
This is a good day.
That was a hell of a day, hell of a night.
I remember when we got to 7th place and we were playing Stafford and we're like, oh my god, because they had some stars in the team, didn't they?
They weren't great, were they?
No, we beat them at home, didn't we? And then we went.
We beat them just at home, and then we smoked them away.
Didn't we?
And then one of my greatest moments on a night out was sitting on the back of a kind of raised platform, and Tom Lindsay being behind me, seeing something like that. So coming up here, putting his hand on the backboard, realising it was a curtain, and falling off like a 9-foot drop straight onto his back.
Ripped his new blazer.
Tore his new blazer. He was like, I'm okay! And I think he dragged Goody with him. He was falling, and he was grabbed the nearest person, and Goody's hair was back there, and he just went, and both of them tumbled off. Yeah. This is first match.
Scored the first try at the Rico. You scored it,
and Scherz gave it to me as well. I think.
Did he?
I think Scherz broke through, and his Achilles were wooden by that time, so he was desperately looking for someone. And I managed to be first man to him. That was our first match. Down the right hand side on the far touchline. I don't really remember. I remember giving the first try away. I think I got charged down for the first kick, and they scored. But then we had to make up. Screaming at Scherz.
We'll skip this one, should we?
No, we'll talk through this one.
Is this when you just ran round in a circle 4 times and then spotted a hole and then ran the length of the pitch?
This was the day powered by Sketch.
Yeah. I mean that was one hell of a try, by the way. Was this late on in the season? Yeah, wasn't it?
This was two matches ago or something like that? Or was it last match of the season or second last? Yeah.
I remember that game. Very
I couldn't see after that.
That's quite close, to be fair to him.
Yeah. His legs are still working. Yeah. Leinster try.
That's when we beat them home and away, isn't it?
We were on fire that year in the Champions Cup.
We got to the semi-final, didn't we?
Yeah, and then did we lose to them?
Lose to Sarries in the...
Sarries, yeah. But that was
Good year, though.
that was some of the most enjoyable rugby in the Wasps shirt. We were all on fire.
Everyone reading each other well, weren't they?
Yeah.
Same year.
Same year.
When did you?
I look so dumpy there, don't I?
Yeah, you got a bit of weight. Must have been just after Christmas, was it?
Probably that was the try that Wadey kicked. I kicked and misstruck it, went a mile, and then Wadey kind of just hair down on it, got a lucky bounce, and Wadey was on fire that year as well. That was, I remember.
Best days as well.
It was for you guys. It was bittersweet for me because I'd rushed back from my ankle injury, delighted to get it on the bench, and then didn't get brought on, so I was a bit gloomy, and then Jim kicked that, and you couldn't help but cheer. That was an incredible atmosphere. Incredible. Was it Charles scoring in the corner?
Yeah, Charles scored in the corner, and then Jim.
And then Jim, calm as you like.
I don't think I could watch it.
Could you not?
No, I think I didn't watch it, and then it was just one of those hear the crowd, and then you realise it's gone over.
It was never in doubt with Jim,
Never.
and then his famous. That's you.
Yeah. That was a hell of a final, that wasn't it? The longest final ever.
I think I got brought on, and I played more minutes than Dobby did. That was, some of the boys were putting one hell of a shift that day.
It was so hot as well, wasn't it?
So hot, so sunburned.
Lucky to get on the end of that one, but it was nice to score in the final, to be fair. It's a good day, but I mean,
It was a great day. We had Di singing at the end. We picked the troops up. You ought to be in my gang.
That was good.
You and
Me and Hask.
whereabouts is that?
It's in the clubhouse, I think.
Well, back at Thingy, yeah.
Rico.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad Lions tour to go on.
No, it was class, yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't have gone on that if I didn't play for Wasps. So a lot of credit goes to everybody at Wasps who made that happen. But I mean, it was nice to do it with Hask as well, especially with Hask. I think was that his last year or second to last year at the club?
Second to last year, I think.
Yeah, I think it was nice to do. He was such a good servant, wasn't
But
he?
he was so, in a good way, so desperate and so focused on making that tour. So it's so nice to see him actually making it. And he kind of got, part of the reason he went was for his personality. So he knew Gats well, and Gats knew that he's an incredible club man, someone that if he isn't in the squad and isn't playing, is someone that is still like working hard, super professional, just picks the boys up. And
It's a nice moment to go with him on that tour.
he's he's just retired today. That he's the best bloke on away trips. So he can hold a court. So you'll have a table of like 10 boys. Everybody squeezing to get on the table with Hask. He'll be reeling off
Well,
stories.
that's slightly untrue. If nobody laughs and he goes to another table.
Oh yeah.
But the general premise of that is true, yes.
Yeah. This was our. Was that the last match you played so far? Do you play the match after, or do you get
Yeah, no, I did.
dusted in that
Yeah,
one?
I did.
But yeah, that was the first time we've ever won away down at Exeter.
That was a hell of a win.
It was a good feeling. The confidence wasn't low, but we weren't sky high. We've had an iffy season this year, and some of the boys, like Nemo, put in a hell of a shift. You put in a hell of a shift.
Was that our last away game this year?
No, we played last weekend, which you didn't play.
I didn't play.
That was a very good bus journey back. There's a few sore bodies, the boys peeling themselves off the seats at the end of it.
You nearly made 300 tackles, so I think you are going to be a bit sore after that.
Yeah,
It's a good way to have our last game of Wasps versus Exeter away
yeah, I really enjoyed that.
ever, and then win last game.
That's something definitely to say that we've had a couple of good matches down there. The 35-all draw was a tough one. But you should have won that.
That's a good game against Exeter, so.
They're never fun games to be involved in. You only look back at them fondly. During them, they're pretty brutal.
That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at the Rico on Saturday for the last game of the season, the big finale.